North Carolina Central falls tonight by the final score of 68-57. Joining us courtside, the head coach of the Eagles here in his first season at North Carolina Central, Levelle Moton. Coach, you'll say this, and you said this before. Anytime you get down to a team like a Coastal Carolina, 17-0, it's going to be an uphill battle from the get-go. But I have to say, to be down by 11 at the half was somewhat of a minor miracle.
You know, that was a blessing. We played the best team we're going to play in this gym. Excellent team, senior-laden team, veteran ball club. But, the whole thing, Chris, was we drank from the poison. And we drank from the cup. We thought we were good. It's part of the inexperience and the maturation process with us. We just pretty much thought we were good. And, a couple of things went to our heads. And, we just had a heart-to-heart back there. And I told the players, this game has a funny way of humbling you. And you have to be prepared to remain humble at all times. And, it was just unfortunate tonight that, we had to learn that lesson. But that's part of the growth. That's part of the transition process. And, we accept it and we understand it. But, we just ran up on a team that was bigger, faster, quicker, stronger, and just better.
Well, even still, you were able to cut it to 8 in the second half. In fact, almost had a chance to cut it to 6 with the possession of the basketball. Missed a shot, came down, and just – big shot after big shot by Coastal Carolina. They was able to put you away, but you still were able to cut it to 11 when they got it back up to 16.
Yeah, mentally we did some things that were uncharacteristic of ourselves. It's difficult to talk about because we work on it every single day, and that's transition defense. And we ran back in transition D, and a couple of times our wings did a poor job of just finding and locating the shooter. 32, I think he was 7 for 14. Mm-hmm. And 4 for 7 on threes, and those were big shots. And we just did a poor job of finding him in transition. And against a good ball club, you just can't afford to do that because, they make you pay.
All 4 3-pointers for Mario Edwards were in the second half. I really thought Nick Chaston offensively did a good job to keep you in the ball game in the second half.
Yeah, he stepped up. It was kind of hard to tell because it's during those times, everything is happening so fast and you're grinding so much. And once you make a run, you exert so much energy trying to get back in the game that, you're vulnerable to a team making another move. But you cannot dig yourself a 17-point hole versus, a team of this caliber.
This was a good measuring stick for you to see, okay, this is what I need to work on. This is where I need to go. I mean, obviously you're not happy with the performance, but what you saw and what you see and what you have to build on now, is that a good, barometer to set yourself up?
I just think I see some positive things happen, but I'm the coach, so you have to understand I'm always going to be critical. I guess that's from a fan's perspective. They probably need to make that assessment. But myself, we're always going to be very critical of what we're going to do because this is not a program where we're trying to build off of more victories. We're trying to, build off wins, and that's it. And that's the only way we can pretty much reach the zenith that we so-called desire. So we got to go back, and all the guys have to eat a slice of humble pie. And, I hope reality has hit us all in the face a tad bit, and we're going to come back and we're going to go to work tomorrow. It's no time to hang our hats on the pity pole.
This was your first senior night here at North Carolina Central. How special was it for you to see Josh Worthy and Klee Sherrod play their final game here?
It was wonderful. Those young men have made tremendous sacrifices, and, not only are they good basketball players, but they're better people. And I'm proud to say I coached those 2 young men, and I know they'll definitely be successful in their future endeavors.
Well, Coach, we thank you for your time tonight. You got 10 days before your next contest, the season finale against Longwood, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Chris.